Hello, gentlemen. Hope everybody's doing well. So, I'm got yet another video. I'm going to be doing a review on a beard butter. So, we all know a beard butter is gonna condition your beard hairs. Um, it's gonna lock in moisture. Helps with the elements outside. Gives you a little softness to your beard, maybe a little shine. So the one I'm gonna do tonight is from a company called Miners Grooming Company. You may have heard of them. Um, the people that own this company, it's a duo, husband and wife, Michael and Beth, and they are originally from West Virginia and are now living and working out of Tennessee. Antioch, I believe is how you pronounce that, if I'm not mistaken. But they're in Tennessee. Now, I learned a lesson here. This is interesting. I had placed an order with them and just looking for something different, shopping around, just looking for something good. And I stumbled across them and I wanted to give them a try. Never heard of them. They didn't have many reviews on their page. So, but it seemed like something that I would be interested in. So, I placed an order, and as soon as I got it, within, I don't know, the first couple days, same day, maybe next day, I just wanted to give some feedback to the company. So I emailed them, and it was just feedback. I wasn't nothing. I wasn't one of those angry customers and just unsatisfied. And like I told them what I did like about it, what I didn't like. And some of it was, I mean, negative, I suppose. But I kept using it because it wasn't something that I just couldn't stand. It was just little things. I'm just letting them know where I thought it could use improvement on. And if customers address that issue, which it's easier to do when you have a mom and pop place versus big corporations, but if we as customers, consumers, state what we like or dislike, they can always go in there and make changes to please us, to give us something we want. Now, granted, you're not going to please everybody. People's going to have different areas of concern, and you can't please everybody. But if they get enough people saying the same thing, then maybe something to look into. But I kept using it, and the more I kept using it, the more I was really liking it. And I wished I wouldn't have left them that email. But I still feel like I have valid points or with what I did email them. And I emailed them again and apologized. And told them that it was growing on me, that I did like the product. It's just different. Not that it's bad, it's different. It's something that I'm not used to, something that I haven't experienced. It doesn't mean it's bad. It's just something I didn't expect. Um, so for one, I had a butter prior to this, and that butter was, the container was twice as big as this, you know. And then I got this, and I was like, what the heck, you know? I feel like I kind of got gypped here. Well, later I ended up ordering another butter from a different company, and that one was even smaller than this one, you know. I guess they all come in different sizes. And this does not have how many ounces is on this, and I have looked on their website, and it does not have it on there. But I have a larger butter that is 4 ounces, and I have a smaller butter that is 2 ounces. So putting this one up there and comparing it, I would say this is probably about a 2.5, maybe 2 3/4 ounce butter. So this is $23, and I feel like, I mean, I feel it's in the ballpark. I feel like it's a little high for the ounces. I think you can get something better for the money, but if you just happen to have the extra money and don't mind and want something different, I mean, it's not like it's way out of the ballpark. I think it's when I say a little high, I'm talking a few dollars. You know, I think it's a little bit out of range, but not by much. But and they do have shipping and handling, and you can enter your zip code. I'm not sure if it's a fixed rate clear across or if it depends on your zip code. Mine was $4.99 shipping and handling, so might want to look into that too. So that's going to raise it a little bit more. So for me, that puts this $28, and yeah, that's a little high for a butter. Now, and they do say on their website that if you are not satisfied, the Miners guarantee is they will replace it with a different fragrance, no questions asked. So if you get something you want to try it and you don't like it, they'll just replace it with a different fragrance. And this was kind of a shot in the dark for me. Like I said, I've never ordered from them. I don't know anybody who has. But they was in business, and I don't know exactly for how long they was in business. I don't know the details. I don't know what happened, but they pretty much shut it down. And they have recently started up again. So if you go on their website, you'll notice that a lot of their products doesn't have many reviews on them. Some don't have any reviews, some has 2 or 3. I don't think they've really blown up and got out there like some of the other big beard groups have. I stumbled across it on Facebook for some reason. I don't know how, but they have really cool artwork on all their different scents and varieties. Their artwork is really cool. I'm not sure who does their artwork. This one that I have here, this is Bigfoot. That's the name of it. If I can show a little, there we go. Miners Bigfoot. Okay, now this contains mango butter, shea butter, cocoa butter, argan oil, meadow foam seed oil, and coconut oil and fragrance. And the scent profile on this is supposed to be, this is supposed to be a more of a manly, outdoor kind of adventure kind of smell. So that's why I picked it. I prefer like the woodsy, um, outdoorsy kind of scents. So I wanted to try it, and but on their scent profile, it's not exactly what I was expecting. Um, so their scent on this is earthy oak moss, sandalwood, fire roasted marshmallow, and smoked chocolate. And I think I get a little bit of the sandalwood, but I get the fire roasted marshmallow, and the smoked chocolate. And it smells okay. I was thinking like I was gonna smell like some outdoor, like some trees and some leaves, and I don't know what I was, an oak tree. I don't know. I don't know what I thought I was gonna smell like, but some outdoorsy. And I'm not typically into smells that are sweet or that smell like food. I don't want to go around all day smelling like I've got a chocolate candy bar with a smashed marshmallow in my beard, or birthday cake, or whatever it may be. I'm just not into the foods and that kind of stuff for my beard. But this stuff smells so good. And it says long lasting, 9 to 10 hours. I feel like that's a stretch. When I put this in, and it also says that on their oils. And I do have one of their oils as well. It's not Bigfoot, but I'll do that in another review. But it says 9 to 10 hours for their oil. I would say maybe 2 to 3, which is typical for a beard oil. The butter, I would say, I'm gonna say 4 to 5. They say 9 to 10. I'm thinking more like 4 to 5. Somebody had asked them, is this whipped or is it poured? Because it is a different texture than anything I've ever used. And they replied back and said, consider it both. It is whipped with a little bit of poured. So I wish I could smell this. It smells excellent. But I'm gonna try to see if you can see this. No, probably not very good. So this isn't as smooth as your typical butter. A butter is usually just very smooth. And when you put a butter into the palm of your hand and you run it in little circles, butters, I try to use really good high quality butters, good name brand companies, and I try to go for the best out there typically. Um, but this is a little different texture, and say when you put it in, you rub it in, get it melted down like a butter. This stuff tends to take a little bit longer than your average butters, or the butters that I'm used to. They'll just melt down almost instantly within a couple turns, just in your hand, and it's a butter. It's flat, melty, it's good to go. This does seem to take a little bit longer. You gotta do a few extra strokes in there. It does melt down, and once you do get it in your hands, the texture is still, it's almost grainy feeling. It's not a smooth as what I'm used to with other butters. It has a little grainy texture in there. And here it is grainy. I don't want to say lumpy. It just has a different focus. It has a different texture to it. So, I mean, right off the bat, I wasn't happy. You know, I got a smaller container than what I'm used to. The texture is different, you know. It's lumpy, it's grainy, it's takes a little bit longer to melt down. But the smell is great. So I'm gonna put, you just need a little bit. So that, I'm gonna go ahead, and I usually apply my butter shortly before bed or just late afternoon. Kind of gives your beard time to rest at night. It doesn't look like much on camera. I mean, it's not a whole lot. And you just work it in here, try to get it melted down, and it does. It just takes a little bit longer than typical. It's melting down. Okay. And a butter is going to go directly on your hair. As a beard would go under your hair, like directly to your skin, a butter is going to go on your hair. Put that in real good. Go up, down. We're going to get the mustache. And if you don't have quite enough, you will know it. If you should be able to feel it all in your, if you overdo it, you'll know as well. You don't want your entire face just extremely greasy, but you want to be able to feel it all throughout your hair. And then any excess you have on your hands, like I said, it's full of good butters that are, you know, you can put this stuff on your face, on your bald head. You can rub it on your arms. And put this lid back on here. And then get your brush or your comb and we're gonna get our beard combed and work that butter all throughout the hairs down onto your face, get it on your skin. And now, how does it feel in beard? In beard, like you can complain about the texture and how it takes longer to break down in your hand, and it's gritty and it's this and that, but it feels amazing once applied. Once it's in your beard, it feels really good. And that scent really comes to life. I mean, it smells good. It smells good anyway. I can't say that enough. It smells excellent. I love that scent. Once you put it in there, it really comes to life and you feel it. But in beard, it makes up for anything else you could think of on what you don't like about it, because I think it feels great. It smells great. I said I think I don't want to call them new and uppercomers, but they just need word of mouth and people trying their products to give feedback on it. But I've got an oil from them and I've got a shampoo from them. So when I ordered from them, I bought a butter and I bought a shampoo. And it took them an extra, I don't know, I would say 3 to 5 days to ship it, because they had to make some more of something. The shampoo, I believe it was. They had to make another batch. So it took a few days longer than expected, because it said my shipping date was this and they didn't make it on time. So I got an email from them telling me, hey, I'm sorry about the delay. We had to make a new batch. We're throwing you in some extra goodies because of it, which wasn't a big deal. Like I said, just a few days. It's not like I didn't have anything here. But they threw in a beard oil for free and a balm. They threw in a beard balm as well. So that was nice of them. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't that big of an issue, but they tried to make it right, and their customer service is outstanding. I mean, if you need to get a hold of them, they reply back quickly. You're talking to an actual person instead of a corporate person, and you're talking not only a person, but you're talking to the people that makes this stuff. They seem like really great people, and so customer service is outstanding, and they have a variety of scents. Seems like they do have a lot of I don't know what you'd call it, festive, whether it be Christmas stuff, Halloween stuff. They have a lot of scents but this one was, I just wanted something manly, outdoorsy, and that ain't really what I got, but it is good, and I don't regret it. So, would I use this again? Yes, I would buy this again. Um, do I think there's better products out there? Yes, and could probably do it a little bit cheaper, but all in all, Like I said, it feels great in your beard. I love the scent. So, I mean, do I recommend this? Yes, I do. I cannot speak for um, their other products other than the ones that I have. And the oil and the balm, the shampoo that I mentioned, are not in this Bigfoot. So I'll do a review on those coming up, but I will only speak on what I have actually tried. And this is good. I like it. So to get around to it, you want to try it out, you got a few dollars and want to shine that beard up, nourish it, give this a shot. Miners Grooming Company, Bigfoot.